Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if I'm live for the VeeFriends Making Comics show. Good morning, everybody. Let me get set up here on my chats. Live on Instagram. Good morning, everybody. Join on Instagram real quick. This is the VeeFriends comic stream. I'm DJ Coffman, the cartoonist here at VeeFriends. Appreciate you joining, getting into my work for the week. This is the schedule for the streams this week. So far, I might add a couple, who knows. Today, 8 a.m. Wednesday, 8 a.m. Thursday on Whatnot Comics Jam, 10 a.m. If you're not familiar with VeeFriends, VeeFriends is over 280 characters on a mission to make positivity louder, make soft skills cool, like gratitude, kindness, patience, accountability. Created by Gary Vaynerchuk. You might know him as Gary V, hence the name V and VeeFriends. We've got the VeeFriends cartoons on Saturdays. We've got the VeeFriends trading card game. Collectible trading card game. And we've got these VeeFriends minis. I got a machine here behind me, but I'm just going to go ahead and open up this one. I'm a little bit delayed over on the other channels, but that's okay. And I run the VeeFriends comics. So we've got a comic strip, we got a comic book coming out, we got comic books coming out, and we got a YouTube channel with daily dubs happening. So please check out the YouTube channel. These are my plugs as we're getting fired up here. 53 people watching across all of our channels. I'm live on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Appreciate you guys watching. Okay, let's open this up. I want to get right to drawing today. This is not for the warm-up. This is just the first mini of the day. I'm going to set my timers for the warm-up. These are little pencil toppers, collectible pencil toppers. Who do I got here? I've got a Diamond Mojo Mouse. Nice. Diamond is the rarest. You can see there's these rarities here. Diamond is the rarest. We pulled a Mojo Mouse. Funny enough, he's in the comic strip we worked on Friday. So we'll look at that in a little bit. However, first step, this is what we're going to do today. Warm-up sketch. So I'm going to spend about 15 minutes doing a warm-up. I'm going to open up some more minis. We'll do a shirt giveaway later. I'll show you how to do that. And I'm going to draw comics. And again, I am DJ. What's up, Eric? Eric over on YouTube. WeSent. What's up, WeSent? Good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Today in Space. Alex. The live chat that I'm looking at is across the board, really, but I really look at the one over on YouTube. Love if you joined the YouTube VeeFriends Comics YouTube channel. If you subscribe to that, we're going to be doing so much cool stuff there. That's going to be like the headquarters. So get in on that. Let's do a warm-up sketch this morning. And you know what? It's October. I mean, it's November. It's November. I think it's time for a Tenacious turkey to come out. It's time for this Tenacious little bugger. So I'm going to do that for my warm-up sketch today. Little Tenacious turkey. I start off all the time with a little sketch, little pose, try to get a little plump turkey here. I'm just going to do like real rough lines. You know, I'm just brainstorming a little bit with what he might be doing. It's, of course, a lot of people eat turkeys during Thanksgiving, but he's tenacious, so he's not giving up. Maybe he's been pardoned. I don't know. You know, very similar to the peacock that we drew the other day. He's got like the fanned feathers. So I'll make sure those are like the hand on the hip. See the hand on the hip kind of pose. We'll flesh that out in a second. And then we'll work on some of these details. He's definitely got that turkey mustache, gobbler, whatever they call that. His tail's up in the air. Good. Just want him to have like a very tenacious, like not giving up. He's not going to give up on you or himself. Tenaciousness. I like his little, you know, like it's kind of like punk rock. Let's give him like a, yeah. And then I'm going to take that little sketch, blow it up to about that size. We'll keep him in view. I'll fade this out. And then we'll get into some line art on this little fella. Rocky, what's up? 9 days until the next chemo, trying to enjoy it. Catch your breath, take a break, dude. Yeah. Hanging in there, Rocky. Fighting the good fight. Got my coffee. Thank you. Yes. This is, I don't know what I'm drinking today. I think I'm drinking like Starbucks holiday blend. It's okay. All right, so let's get into his face first here. This will be fun to do. I'm thinking of some Tenacious Turkey comic strips coming up. Today I'm going to work with the comics team. It's fun. It's really wild to say. It's an actual comics team. You know, we got a little couple other creators now behind the scenes. You'll be seeing them soon. I'm excited to show off some stuff with them and maybe even some different styles for the VeeFriends, like different cartooning styles. You'll still be recognizable of your favorite VeeFriends, but I'm looking forward to working with that group and, you know, playing games, like fun little games, like, hey, come up with a couple strip ideas, or like maybe we'll jam on some stuff together. Like maybe I'll have someone do some coloring, or maybe I'll do some coloring on their comics. We got a lot of stuff going on. Besides the comic strips, we've got comic books that nobody's seen yet. But you will. And when it's going, it's a machine. There's a lot of stories to be told. So I'm really looking forward to that. Talked last week about how I feel impatient. My personal self, I need to work on my patience, because I'm like, you know, I like to move fast and I like to get results quickly, which, because I can work fast. So I need to learn to like just slow down and be okay with things taking a little more time than I'm used to. I think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I need to chill out a little bit with myself. I push myself a little too hard. That's how it goes. Yeah, everybody's giving out good vibes to Rocky. He's been, fighting cancer and stuff, and always checks out the streams. Good friend of the VeeFriends, one of the big members of our community for sure. Oh, what's next? Okay. Yeah, I'm drawing. I see a couple different chats here. Sorry. I'm drawing on an iPad Pro in Procreate. That's what's up. And that's what's up. Reminder, I had to remind myself this morning as well. Always these reminders are good. Like I love to come on the mornings because I think it's good to fill your mind with something positive, and VeeFriends is definitely positive for myself and for you. But I've been lately, it's tempting. You want to turn on the news and see what's going on, and it's like, oh, it's just always bad news. I don't suggest people put their heads in the sand and don't want to see what's going on in the world, but also a reminder to read and, you know, take care of your health, the things that you can control. Even something simple as like stop putting as much sugar in your coffee or something, you know, or none at all. Well, I was like, why don't you worry about that first? And then, you know, don't worry at all. Like, why are you worried? It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. He's looking like a little plump. This turkey's looking a little plump. I'll leave it. I'm going to leave it that way. I like it. 6 minutes on this warm-up coming up. Got 6 minutes, and then we'll draw some stuff. We'll do a little, we'll draw some, or we'll pick some minis. We'll do that. That's fun. And then I want to jump into another comic strip idea that I have. We'll show off maybe how the Comic Jam comic came out on Friday. We do Comic Jam live. We did it on Friday, usually on Thursdays. So Corso and I were live. Came up with kind of a funny strip, and I took all the notes from the chat. That's what we do on the Comics Jam. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's probably some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it doesn't seem like it's consistent. See how consistent I am. Like I like to count things and keep some things, you know. I'm going to say there's 6 on each side. I'm going to say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looks good. Notice what I did there was like I didn't want to have a tangent. That's what we call when we have lines that touch. So I made sure that it goes right between there. If I were inking that up, which I'm not going to ink this, I'm just going to sketch this one out, this pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 on each side, so that means he has 13 feathers. I like that number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Especially when you're getting into character design and stuff like that, it's, you know, I want to try to stay consistent. I usually go off the version 2s. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know. Can I ask about your pencil settings? I struggle picking the right stabilization motion feature filter. I've been messing with, I make my own brushes, so let me just zoom in on this one for you. This is my pencil brush. Let me click it. And maybe, I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can look at here, but if you want a screenshot, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see these stabilization settings. This is some nerd stuff here, but stabilization settings, there's not much to it. Taper is probably more important. And you can see how I have like the tapering set. There's a lot, you see, like there's a lot. Shape. This is the most important thing to me, like the pencil brush. I made this brush by that faded graphite smear. It's very, and then putting a grain over it to make it feel like that. And then on the inking brush, Smooth Train, this has a lot of stabilization, a lot more stabilization on it, 52%. But it makes it so that it's like very smooth. So the faster you go, the harder it is to control this line. You see? Start this again, maybe. Cancel. Yeah, the faster you go, the harder it is to control the line. But the slower you go, you can get some really nice strokes in there. Anyways, that's my... But I have a set of brushes that I've made. Really, you just got to work with any brush and just work with it, you know? Get to know it before you switch to another brush because they're so different. Even that slightest little tweak can make a big difference. But once you get used to one brush and then you switch to another pencil brush, it's kind of, you're done for. Hopefully that's helpful. I don't know. Making your own brushes is a little bit more advanced. I only did it once. It was a tedious process. I learned how to do it, and I was like, all right. And then I had people say, like, can you teach me how to do it? And I'm like, yeah, it's not hard. It's just very long and tedious, and I'm lazy, and I don't want to take the time to put a tutorial together. But yeah, you have to basically go in. Just to show you real quick, anybody that wants to know how to make your own brush, you start with a brush like this. Let's just say you start with any pencil brush. You would come in here. First thing you want to do is go shape. So like this is a texture smear, like a gradient sort of graphite smear. It's a really close up of a picture of a pencil smudge, honestly. And then I put a grain source over top of it. You can change that by hitting edit and then upload. You can import a new grain, right? You can import a new shape. This shape that I did, the smudge, I can just do the same thing. I can import a new one and give it a new feel. As a matter of fact, there's some free brushes I have. I don't want to get too involved in. I'm getting way too off course here. But there's some free brushes I have at Gumroad. Gumroad.com/comics. There's some free brushes there, and Gumroad.com/comics, free brushes. If you're into this thing, that was my timer for the warm up. It was pretty good. A little 15-minute drawing of the Tenacious turkey here. Again, Gumroad.com for the comics. Gumroad.com/comics should bring you to free brushes. Let me just double check, because I would hate to give you the wrong. Don't buy anything there. Just, don't. The free brushes are good. Comics. Okay. And this smooth train brush is my inking brush, and it's free. I love it. And then there is a Blackwing pencil natural brush for free. Blackwing natural. It's a pretty decent brush. It's not as good as my other pencil brush just because I've spent more time with it, but those are free. Get them while you can. Also a free course if you're feeling like if you're an artist that's feeling stuck. I got 3 exercises for artists there. They still work, so check that out. Okay, what next? Let's do the spin. Let's do that. All right, we'll do it. This is a reminder that I gotta send some of these to Ron. I forgot Ron. Nope. That's not coming out right. All right. There we go. Orange versus blue in the chat. Or no, orange versus purple. Orange, purple in the chat. Orange versus purple in the chat. Yeah, I've been really gotta learn to, not that I say yes to almost everything, but lately I've got a lot of requests. I've got a lot of to-dos, a lot of things to catch up on, so I'm missing. I was supposed to send somebody a couple of these for a project. and I forgot. So I should go do that today. My days have been pretty booked. Let's see. I'm going to look at your questions while I'm getting these purple versus orange in the chat, everybody. Look through your questions. Anybody got any questions while we're doing this? Good morning. Good morning, Big C Tails. You drew me the otter and I wanted to post and tag you, LOL. Danny. Oh yeah, I remember the otter. Anyways, Danny, my personal handle is at DJ Coffman. That's me. You can tag me, but hey, tag up VeeFriends. You know, I don't need the personal follows. But that's me at DJ Coffman. All right, I think we're good. I think we got enough. The Great Pointer Ring. Let's see. Oh, cool. Yeah, message me, Danny. I got the selfie that we took. It's over on my Instagram too. I posted it. Can you do this on a MacBook Pro? I'm using a MacBook Pro actually. Is the power from the main computer? This is an iPad, but it's connected to the iPad or the MacBook Pro. Okay. I'm looking through some questions here. Some comments. Thank you. Cool to watch you draw. Where are you doing this at? Where are you doing this at? Where am I drawing from? I am in my studio south of Pittsburgh. VeeFriends is located in New York. Sometimes I go up there too, but mostly here in south of Pittsburgh, PA. Okay, here we go. Purple, orange. Uh-oh. I know purple's gonna win. I hate it. It always wins. Purple, orange, purple. Poor orange. Purple it is. Let's see who's in here. I'm trying to beat a diamond Mojo mouse off the top of this pencil. These are collectible. These are the VeeFriends Minis. Collectible little tiny pencil toppers. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's a gold boisterous beaver. That's a good one, but I'm going to say it does not beat the Mojo. Does not beat the Mojo mouse. Yeah, usually my show, someone asks how long do I do this for. My streams are usually 90 minutes. 90-minute streams. I'll take care of some of this trash. A lot of garbage on my desk. Yep. What app am I using? Oh, okay. I'm using Procreate. I use the Procreate app. It's like $10. No subscription. I like it. Take a look at Friday's strip. I don't think we looked at Friday's strip live, but it was a girl kind of lost in the woods. Didn't know which way to go. I got a lot of good comments on the background. I'll tell you something about the trick to the backgrounds too. So Fearless Fairy here is like, hey, let me see your compass. And she's like, no wonder you feel lost. Your compass is whack. So her compass is only pointing her to fear, doubt, anxiety. So she's like, give me that. I'll fix that. Ding. And now she's got a compass that just is like basically follow your heart. You always would know which way to go if you follow your gut. Sometimes it's hard to do that, but it's the truth. So anyways, these the backgrounds, one of the rules, I forget what it's called. A colorist taught me this in comics once, and he's like, don't ever make the sky blue. If the sky's blue, don't make it blue, make it orange, make it pink. And the same thing with like grass. If grass is green, make it some other color besides the color that you see visually, and it usually resonates more. Like people go, oh wow, I really love the coloring on this, but it's because of that trick. So I try to keep that in mind. I didn't do it with this one because I did the sky is blue. Sometimes the sky is blue. I wanted to convey blue skies, like it's gonna be okay. And with this one, what I did was I had gray skies, like everything stinks. It's still gray. Optimistic Otter, there you go, Danny. He was in it. He was in the comic the other day. Optimistic Otter shows up to give Cynical Cat some love here. And then a little bit of blue shines through as he's giving him the fish cake. And then by the end, it's blue skies. Kind of, get friends who get you. That's kind of the message there. And that's what's up. So you see there's these little, like, you can use color in your comic to kind of convey some kind of emotion or storytelling. So there's a little bit more thought to it than just slapping some colors on there, Keep it in mind if you're doing coloring book stuff or anything like that, adult coloring books and stuff, Let's see something really quick here. Probably not, but checking something. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk real quick before I get into the comic that I'm drawing today. VeeFriends, whatnot. Today at 3:30, we're doing this drop. Today only. It's that rad retro tee with like the crazy looking VeeFriends. I mean, not crazy looking, but they're all wild style VeeFriends. Dropping today. I think they're $35. These shirts. And there's only 555 of them. I think. I thought that was what was said. Very limited. There's 1,000 people waiting for that stream right now. Tomorrow, VeeFriends gameplay. This is all on the Whatnot app. Jeremy will be live on Wednesday talking about the collectible pins. VeeFriends is quite a big universe of stuff. We've got collectibles, comics that I'm doing. And then this Thursday, we'll be live on Comics Jam again, doing the Comics Jam. So I'm excited about that. Oh yeah, and then Thursday at 5, they're dropping another merch drop. These loyal hats, Loyal Lobster. In the Jets colors, Ooh, Jets. Gosh. It's a rough year. It's a rough one. So let's get rid of that. We did a warm-up of Tenacious Turkey. I'm going to try and look at all your chats. I got 3 chats up. And people ask me how I'm people will ask how I'm doing this, right? It's not in the App Store. Procreate is in the App Store. It's just called Procreate, man. For sure. App. How do I do that? Let's just go to the App Store and take a look for you. Search Procreate. All one word. Procreate, all one word. It looks like this. Procreate. Definitely, it's like one of the best drawing apps around. It's only for Mac and Apple. It's not for Android devices, so that might be the problem. Okay. That threw me off there. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys how I'm doing this. Actually, I have a chat here for the Instagram chat, so you can see I just saw that question about the app on the iPad. I kind of have to scroll through occasionally. You see how the questions get bumped every time someone joins the stream, but that's the Instagram stream. Right here in the middle, I have What's Up Suprema, D. Coleman over on TikTok. This is the TikTok chat. I didn't see that question. I didn't know there was more than brushes. You can make your own. Yeah, you can make your own brushes. Pencil settings, right? And then way over there, I've got all my YouTube comments, Facebook. Catch up with that. That's kind of how I'm doing that. Don't say it, DJ. So don't say the Jets. All right, yeah. So that's how I do that. And then I'm live on TikTok. I'm live across a couple different apps. What are those toys? These are our VeeFriends 2-inch collectible figures. These are a Macy's collaboration. This is Adventurous Astronaut. They're just little desk desktop vinyl figures. Willful Wizard. Patient Panda. I'm actually missing a couple. I got to get my Gratitude Gorilla and Giraffe, Genuine Giraffe. This is Patient Panda, but these are my favorites. Just because it's like a reminder to myself to be patient. I got Common Sense Cal sitting over here. I got them all sitting around, you know, on the desk. It's good to think about. Good positive stuff. All right, let's get to drawing. Enough talking. But I like to hang out here on this stream. If you're new, let me know. Yeah, it's only available on the Mac, on the iPad. That app isn't available for the MacBook Pro. It's just an iPad only app. Get a cheap iPad. Get a cheap one. You don't need an expensive iPad. You can get like a $200 iPad, man. Something like that. All right. If you want to win a shirt today, email me your favorite thing about VeeFriends at comics@VeeFriends.com. And on Wednesday, I'll pick a winner for a shirt. Shirt of your choice, over 280 shirts to pick from. All you have to do is email me today your favorite thing about VeeFriends to comics@VeeFriends.com. Just tell me how you're feeling about VeeFriends. If you don't know what VeeFriends is, and this is your first experience, say that. Say it. Just say, hey, this is the first time I've ever seen this. Win a shirt. I put them in a little wheel. We spin it on Wednesdays. I know. All right. Any advice for digital artists wanting to step out and make a career of it? Places to look. I would say, build a personal brand. Let's talk about that as I'm sketching this out, because I got to get my pencil moving here. If you're a digital artist, depends on like what kind of pillar. Find your pillars, I'd say. What I mean that is like, what do you like to draw? I gotta figure this. I know the idea. I'm gonna talk about it in a second, but I gotta find the guy I want to draw today. Where is he? You can see what I'm doing here is I've got a preview board here where I can zoom in and out, and I'm looking for our man Chill Chinchilla. So let's keep a little reference shot of him up there, and then I'll get back to drawing. Yeah, so your pillars, you gotta, like, hey, if you like to draw sports stuff, romance, are you looking to do comics? Well, then it's a whole other storytelling thing, but just draw what you like to draw first. Make what you like to make first is definitely the number one thing. And then start publishing every day somewhere on Instagram. Publish multiple times a day if you can. If you're just starting out, document that process. That's how I got the job here at VeeFriends, by the way. I had over 20 years of experience drawing comics, but that doesn't matter. I could have been anyone, really. I think I got attention by live streaming. I was live streaming my my submission for VeeFriends, and the president of VeeFriends came in and was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then that was it. So in this one, he's going to have a huge, like, meter thing. We're going to talk about that in a second. Just haven't drawn Chill Chinchilla in a while. Chill Chinchilla. Another VeeFriend. We've got a ton of them. A ton of these VeeFriends. A whole bunch of them. So that's how I would start. I mean, if you're just starting out, if you're like trying to make a go financially with it, you first got to build up that be known, you know. I'd say if you're looking commercially, really quick wins is if you can learn how to do likenesses, like caricature art, not caricatures, but like likenesses of people, and then get over to LinkedIn. Because ultimately, it's like really funny that a lot of entrepreneurs really love themselves and they like to see pictures of themselves. So I've actually done some work for some clients that wanted themselves drawn into a comic strip or like in a comic book thing for an ad, and I've done that. They like to, you know, they're building their own personal brands, and it appeals. Comics and cartoons really appeal to a wider audience than AI art or whatever, so it's got some flavor to it. So LinkedIn's a great place to get some quick drawing work, but you got to be on the radar. You got to be posting there every day, I'd say. This is my first time seeing you and I'm enjoying your work. Thanks. Make sure you follow and check out VeeFriends.com. I've been working on the comic strip since January now, and now we have a comics team over here, and we're working on, maybe I'll show a little bit of it in a little bit. Anyways, this concept I'm working on right now is kind of like Chinchilla has this little device that's like a burnout detector, and there's going to be a human sitting here with a laptop and looking like whatever, and I'm just going to blow this up. This is again the same way that I do all my comics or all my drawings. I start with like the rough sketch, and then we're gonna just get into the positioning here for that rough sketch, face lines. I can't really teach you how to draw, you know, like there's so many other, you know, YouTube could teach you a lot of stuff. There's a lot of books, but YouTube, you could definitely learn tutorials for how to draw. So a lot of these things I'm doing very quickly. I might make it look easy, but I know it's a little trickier. But like that face line there's an eye line. There's the center line of the face, so I know that the eyes go here, the nose goes here, the mouth goes there, the ears come across there. You kind of learn that proportion of a face. I just kind of see those lines without seeing them, so I could just look at that and know that those lines are there. So all I need is a really quick study of the shadow. Like the shadow's gonna go this way and like this way. He's little, so he's standing on the guy's table potentially there. Gotta leave room for some copy, because I kind of know what they're saying because I have a script off to the side. Yeah, and don't forget, by the way, if you're out there drawing, hey, Santa Claus is in the chat. What's up, Santa? Nick Corso's in the chat. Morning, Corso. Yeah, see, Today in Space said grab an older model iPad that's refurbished. I think you can get them really cheap, to be honest. It still runs Procreate. And Christmas is coming up. Santa Claus is in the chat over on Instagram. Santa Herman is the Santa Claus at the Mall of America. Bro been MIA for years. Now y'all back for the bull run. I've been here. I think we've always been here, man. I don't know where you've been. I've been drawing daily comics here since January. Live streaming. We got toys coming out. We got stuff. You just have maybe you disappeared, but we're here. We've been here. We're gonna be here. I don't know if you know Gary, but Gary's committed to VeeFriends. It's a marathon. You know, we got a cartoon out. Look at this. I want to show you guys. Whoever's saying that. Where we been? Well, we got the trading card game. Gary's got the trading cards. Look up eBay, VeeFriends. You'll see trading cards flying. We got the new YouTube Kids cartoon coming out every Saturday. I think we're 9 episodes deep or something like that. 8 or 9. It's getting there. Trading card games, minis, comics. We got a J. Scott Campbell cover coming out for the first comic. The Gift Goats get that. 555 copies. We've got these live streams. We've got these comic strips. I just built a comics team, so yeah, we got toys, collectibles, pins. What else we got going on at VeeFriends? We got this drop happening today. Today only. 1,000 people are waiting for this drop for this t-shirt from Planet Euphoria. The artist over there is amazing. Retro tees. We've got our collectible pins. I haven't even dipped into these pins. My wife bought the Fox pen at VCon, and now she wants some pins. And we do comics, storytelling. You know, you can't just have a bunch of characters without stories. So that's my job, is to build the stories up. You know, so book games value. I don't know. I think a lot of people are using those for the. From what I understand, a lot of people are using their book games for eruptions to get stuff. I don't know how any of that works. I'm not a Web3 kind of guy. I'm more of a storytelling kind of guy, building the brand kind of guy. So, but you can ask. Jeremy would know. Go on Twitter. Jeremy knows. We have Corso would know. Corso's in the chat probably. Like, Corso, get a hold of that guy on Instagram that's wondering about value of things. I don't know. If you're looking for that quick thing, I don't know, man. My personal opinion is I love it whenever collectors can make money and stuff. That's cool. But don't forget the characters. Chill Chinchilla here. He's got his burnout meter. You'll burn out. You might think you got it, but man, you don't. So that's what this one's going to be about here. This little burnout meter. He's going to have his little hand here. We got 5 minutes, and then we'll pull another mini. If you want to win a t-shirt, all you got to do is email me your favorite thing about VeeFriends. If this is your first time, you could say that too. Please do. Email me at comics@VeeFriends today, right now during this stream, and on Wednesday I'll pick a winner for a custom or for one of the Comfort Collection t-shirts. You can pick over 2 out of 280 t-shirts. Any character. There's people on the stream that have been hanging out that have won multiple times. They're filling up their wardrobe with nothing but VeeFriends shirts. There you go. Corso's got you in the chat over there on Instagram. But I get a little tough on collectors sometimes when I'm talking, because I come from the comic book world. You know, I lived through the death of Superman and speculator boom of the 90s that kind of killed comics a little bit. So, you know, I think the best thing to do is just to love what you do and invest in the things that you love. I think the biggest investors in the world would probably tell you that. Warren Buffett, dude, you know, that Wizard of Oracle of Omaha, that fella. If you're an investor, he would say, like, he invests in the stuff that he likes and the commodities and, you know, the tried and true things that he likes. He drinks Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola every day, so he's got a lot of that stock. I don't know. It's not my game. I'm a cartoonist, so I just draw till I die. That's how we do it. That's how we roll. These cartoonists. Charles Schultz and Jim Davis and all that. That's my... I want this to say burnout, so I'm going to figure out the letters. Burn out. And then meter right there. It's like off the charts or something for this fella. There's a dial, maybe. I don't know. Doot, 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 doot. Little fire in the middle of the dial. Do that, and it's like, it'll be like freaking, maybe the burnout meter will be like on fire. It's the guy that he's pointing this at is so burnt out. I like that. Maybe it's like fire right on top of the, yeah, on the antenna. And Chill Chinchilla won't be looking smiley here. He'll be like a little bit like concerned. I gotta do the heart nose. He's one of the VeeFriends with a heart nose. It's hard to not make him smiling because, you know. Did I draw his eyes once? I think I did. They're usually kind of closed, like chilled, sleeping. I think I drew his eyes once. Opened up. Which was weird. I was for getting rid of that. He's gonna be like, oh. One eye will be open. How about that? One eye closed. Eyebrow off the top of the head. All right, 38 seconds, and then we'll pick a mini. And then he's got these cool, his whiskers kind of go up, curve up and out. It's a little, I know it looks like a koala a little bit. Change it up a little bit when we're inking it. He's got the signatures. It's great. Yeah, they are used on. Okay, I was right. Yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, that's the alarm for me to pick some minis. So I'm going to do that. 8:48. I'm here till 9:30. We almost have another hour of me drawing here. So thanks for watching. How many people we got? 327 people watching. Again, if you want to win a t-shirt, you can email me your favorite thing about VeeFriends. Email me your favorite thing about VeeFriends. If it's your first time, tell me. Tell me how you found us, maybe. That's kind of interesting. Email comics@VeeFriends.com, and on a winner on Wednesday stream. I'll pick the winner on Wednesday's stream. I'm DJ Coffman, the cartoonist, here at VeeFriends. I'm going to spin this. We're just going to stop right there. Pink versus, you know what? We're going to go back to pink versus orange. That's what we're doing. Pink versus orange in the chat. Which one am I opening? That's what we're doing here. What are we doing here? Someone said. Pink versus orange in the chat. What software are you using to get this split screen set up? I am using OBS. OBS. Let's just Google it for you so you know. But in the meantime, tell me which one you want, pink or orange. OBS Studio. OBS Studio. OBS Studio. That's what it looks like. It's free. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but you can pipe in all of your different views, and it looks a little like this. Check this out. Like I could just show you now. It looks a little bit like this. So I got my scene set up over here. I got my sound sourcing. I got, you know, right? And then I got this little doohickey here. Wait. I got this guy, Stream Deck, and I've got these different programs, so I can go, let's just go to just DJ. There I am. That's me. And then I got another button there that switches back to the epic scene. And then I got a couple others that I don't use because you don't need a whole lot. And then I just point this camera down right there. That's it. All right. What did I zoom in accidentally? All right. Don't want to do that. And then I just eye it up on the screen. So I can go live across different channels. Yeah, that's how we do it. What do we got? I have several of DJ's other comics. Hey, Craig. All right, even the iPads aren't okay. Cool. We got pink. All right, we're ready. Pink, orange. Wait a minute. I'm not scrolling down all the way. Pink, orange, pink. All right, orange. What we're trying to do here is knock off the Mojo Mouse Diamond. He's kind of leaning. He's kind of leaning now. It's kind of like, I don't know. 344 people watching across the different channels. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good Monday. This one looks, does it look dark inside? Nope. We've got a bubble gum. You're gonna die fly. It's bubble gum because it smells like bubble gum. Trust me, it does. It does not beat the Diamond Mojo Mouse. And I think we can also take the time to look at how the comic came out on Friday. Friday we did Comics Jam, and indeed Comics Jam is up. So if you wouldn't mind going to the Instagram and finding this comic. This is what we did on Comics Jam. So Comics Jam is on Whatnot. We take from the chat, we randomly drew the background, or we randomly selected that it was the wine cellar background. And then from there, I did some sketching. We'll just go through the whole, we'll go through the whole process here. But we'll take a look at the comic first. I'll just go through the video timeline. How do I do that? Video recap. Time-lapse replay. We started off I drew the characters inside of the wine cellar there. I inked it up. And then you can see how it all kind of went. Over the weekend I kind of redrew a couple things and got in there and did some of the coloring, the inking, all that. So we can look at it's a little pixelated there. I don't like that. Sommelier, are you hiding down here? It's kind of musty. Not at all. I come here to think. Down here, I'm reminded that great things take time and patience, like these wines. Mojo Mouse is like, wow. I get it. Like my favorite aged cheddar here. Time makes it sharper and smellier. He says, yes, the perfect pair. This is last class standing, by the way. And the mouse says, happy to share. You want me to cut the cheese? So never in an enclosed space. So it's a fart joke, everybody. Yay. That's what the chat was overwhelmingly about farts. But also I wanted to mix in, wine, and good things take time. Just like we were talking about in the other chat. I can bring it all around. You can't just, sometimes you gotta wait a couple years. Sometimes you gotta wait a couple years for things to turn out. So yeah, this one's a little silly. But go over to Instagram and like it up. Comment that you're watching me live here. Brings the smoke at the end. I see that. Let us know how you're feeling about this comic. This comic was created on Comics Jam on Friday. Comics Jam will be on Thursday this week. So the join on Thursday, you can be in the chat. You get to figure out, like, it was people in the chat that said, hey, who's in there? I said, what little character is sitting on these barrels? And people were like, Mojo Mouse, and he's got cheese. So we worked it out together in the chat. So we kind of made that comic with you. I tried to steer it away from a fart joke, but it just, you know, it was hard. It was hard not to. But I did bring it around to a nice lesson of patience and time, and, you know, a little silliness at the end there, but that's okay. You can't take yourself too serious. That's right, Rocky. It's a universal truth. Kids love it. All right, back to this. And now back to this. Thanks for watching this morning. I'm working on a new comic setup here, just like we did the other one. A little table here. We're gonna have a human on his laptop, so I can draw that pretty quick. Yes, indeed. So this one's about a burnout detector. We got Chill Chinchilla showing up. This character here is going to be like, what? Like, I'm fine. He's like, whoa, this burnout detector is going off. Because sometimes maybe you don't realize you're not taking care of yourself. Right? So I think that's what's going on with this character here. He's like, dude, I'm totally fine. It's good. And then Chill Chinchilla points out, like, when does the last time you took a day off or a vacation or something like that? He's gonna be like, what? I'm fine. Like, what? Like, the little confused, kind of like, what? Dude, I'm totally okay. The thing that I get hung up on sometimes when I'm drawing, and it takes me a long time, is like, I get hung up on like what the characters are wearing. So like a watch, you know, I want it to be a little modern. Sometimes there'll be like a little pullover or something like that. I don't want it to just be like a t-shirt all the time. So, it's like, what? And that might be enough. I could say like, well, do I want a coffee cup here? I could put a coffee cup here, but like it kind of pulls away from, it's just one more thing for your brain to look at. I want you to look at this thing, the burnout detector. And I have to decide, do I want to do a close-up of the burnout detector here? Because I kind of like that. Kind of like that idea. But before I do that, I'd like to ink this one up here, this setup panel. I think that's what I'm going to do. But thanks for watching. This is the VeeFriends comics stream. I'm going to do a real quick reset here. I'm going live Wednesday and Thursday. I might go live Friday too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 8 a.m. I'm live for 90 minutes, and then 10 a.m. on Comics Jam on Whatnot. So double check that. VeeFriends is over 280 characters on a mission to make positivity allowed or make soft skills cool, gratitude, kindness, and patience. 280 others or more. Just got a congratulations that we have over 100 messages in the Restream chat. A lot of it's happening over on YouTube this morning. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Matt, Today in Space. Hanging out, supporting each other. Supporting the comic stream. Just chilling out. VeeFriends created by Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary Vaynerchuk. You might know him as Gary V. If you don't, look up Gary V, man. He's got a lot of good motivational stuff. I've been following him for years and years and years. Gosh. Long time. We got the VeeFriends cartoons out now too on Saturdays. Great for kids and adults. Really great for kids under 10, but really great for adults too. Got the collectible trading card game. We've got these VeeFriends minis you see me opening here on the stream. And we got the comic books coming out. Be patient, thank you. We have daily comic strips coming out in the style that I'm drawing now, or daily-ish, Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now. And we've got the YouTube channel, VeeFriendsComics.com. And I like to give away shirts on this stream. We've got over 280 different styles of shirt. All you have to do today is email me your favorite thing about VeeFriends, and if it's your first time, let me know, to comics@VeeFriends.com, and then I'll pick the winner on Wednesday's stream. I'll put you in a little spin wheel, and we'll do that. It'll be fun, and you'll be able to pick a shirt that you'd like. If you're new to VeeFriends, check it out. Check out VeeFriends.com. Just go over there real quick, VeeFriends.com. All those things I talked about, there's links to everything there. The comics are also, the comic archive is here. So you can read through a whole bunch of comics. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. But all the characters are in alphabetic order. You can pick a character that you're vibing with. Let's just go to Jay's and see what's up. Of course, we had Jolly Jacko recently. That's our pumpkin head. We click him. You can see a little bit about him. You can see all the comics that he's tagged in properly. So if you have a favorite character, if you find one, you might find a trait, you might find an animal, a person, even some food I think we have. You might be amiable. Are you feeling ambitious? Maybe Ambitious Angel is your jam. Click Ambitious Angel here. Same thing, she has a character page. There's the comic corner. You can see the original drawing of Gary. He documented drawing every single one of them. The video's there. You can select Ambitious Angel to get a shirt. Oh, what happened? To get yourself a shirt. And that's the shirts I'm talking about. So you might pick your favorite character or characters. That's how you do it. All right. Back to drawing. Shut up now. Appreciate you. I do not have a date for the comic book being released. Are you a gift goat? I don't remember if we said that you were a gift goat or not. I am hoping, you know, hoping isn't enough. I'm just hoping. My own personal hope is that gift goats will get that comic by the end of the year. It should be back from the printer soon this week, and it's off to CGC for some grading, slabbing, you know, and then that comic story will be released to the public not far after that. The gift goats get to read it and collect it first. The story will be available for free somewhere at some point. Gary wants everyone to read it. And then we've got a bunch of follow-up comics coming to that. So a whole other thing that I can't really talk about too much. But we've built a comics team. And I'm running that team. And we're working on a bunch of different stories. Some stuff from Gary, some stuff from the internal team. Just building these characters up, building the lore of VeeFriends. And we've got the collectible game down. We've got the merch game strong. Merch game is strong. Now we're going to build up the characters, the myths, the legends. Really make people fall in love with the characters. This is Chill Chinchilla. He has a burnout meter here in this situation. I would say the comic strips are more like sitcoms, like little situation. There's a situation and it resolves very quickly. But the comic books are longer and a little bit longer stories and a little more in-depth things happening in them. Probably January, Matt. I would imagine you'll be able to see some on the secondary market in January. Polly, thank you. So the drawings are beautiful. Appreciate that. Artists are the worst critics, their own worst critics. So we're not, I'm never really satisfied. I'm always trying to make myself better and faster and, more amiable and flexible and patient. And I'm always learning. I don't think you can ever stop and say, I'm a master and I got this. Just like everyone else. Some days it feels like I can't even draw. I'm like, I can't even believe they're letting me do this. Why would they let me do this? It's like that imposter syndrome that people get, like your internal whatever shadow self. Over in the therapy world, they'll say that. Your ex. Your inner voice that tries to keep you safe, but really holds you back. Everybody's got it. It's whether you admit it or not. And how do you shut that voice up and just do what you're going to do? I usually just muscle forward whenever I hear that voice say I'm not good enough or whatever. I'm like, screw you, man. Let's go. I can assure you the book is going to come out. I have seen the preview. It is at the printer or coming back from the printer right now. It is good. Only found one mistake. I did not find a mistake. Corso found a mistake. But we'll not talk about that. Let's see if anyone else catches it. There's only one little mistake. Can't believe I'm talking about it. Shut up. Shut up, me. It's fine. Little spelling mistake in the book. Which is amazing because we've all read it a million. It's like the classic thing that happens. It's been read a million times by a million different people, and there's one little spelling mistake that Corso caught, and I was like, dang it. Oh. Classic. Alright, how am I doing this? I kind of want this to be like if it were 3D printed or something. Burn out. I got a lot of friends in the creative world, YouTubers and artists friends that are feeling really burnt out right now. I don't know what it is. There's definitely like, it's always been a thing. Like people, well, I do know what it is. I just don't want anyone to think I'm singling them out. But not that they'd be listening to me, but it is. I do know what it is. The burnout comes from you're not really doing what you really want to do. You've added some element to it that's not what you signed up for. So, for instance, I got band friends. I'm going to tell an old story now, so I keep in the perspective here. Old story, band. They blew up. The record label told them, make another song just like that song. And they're like, okay, we can do it. And they tried. More people got involved with their opinions. And they lost, producers, remixers, and the sound just wasn't the same. And so it just didn't go as well, and the band members got burnt out. Some of them quit, took a break, quit, straight up quit. And that's how it goes. That happens a lot of times. Like this little burnout detector here. It's gonna be like also double alert glowing in this dude's face, like burnout detector. He's like, what? I'm not burnout. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Good. I feel like that's definitely like a thing that happens. People don't realize they're burning out, or they're already far in burnout. Hey Funko James, what's up? On Instagram, how you doing? I'm still glancing up, checking the chats. Thanks for watching. Just chilling out here till 9:30. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's open this one real quick. Orange one's hanging. Patient Pig does not beat the Mojo Mouse Diamond. And we'll pull one more at the end. Hey, if you want to win a shirt today, email me your favorite thing about VeeFriends to comics@VeeFriends.com. If you're new to VeeFriends, just say that. Tell me how you found us. What's vibing with you? What's going on? Who are you? Let me know if you're new to VeeFriends. But otherwise, tell me your favorite thing about VeeFriends right now. Snapshot. Winner will be picked on Wednesday. It's that easy. No purchase necessary, just for fun. Very random. I think we're pretty much sending anywhere in the world. That was my meter that was my timer for choosing a mini, so I already did that. And then we've got 16 minutes left, it says. About 16 minutes. Pull another one. We got some new shirts coming. The drops today at I don't know what time on Whatnot. I'll check in a little bit. Keep this pencil moving, but check out the Whatnot stream schedule. Today there's a drop for those new shirts. So there's only 555 of them, I think. So it's a limited drop today only for that design, and then that's it. I think I saw Andy post $35 for the shirt. I think they're pretty good. I mean, it's not. I think they're pretty good. I have one. I have one of the ones they sent me. It's good. Comfort, not Comfort Collection, but it's it's on Comfort Colors brand printed, which are nice, heavyweight, durable shirts. They're gonna last. It's gonna become like a new vintage shirt for you, your new favorite shirt that you wear 20 years from now. Just like I have Pearl Jam shirts, you're gonna have VeeFriends shirts, and be like, I bought it right there on the stream live from Gary. How cool is that? Just erase part of this keyboard so I can put his finger on the keyboard. Be good. Talking to some other friends of mine when talk about the burnout situation. Work, like if you're at a job and you're trying to climb that corporate ladder or whatever you're doing, you work, you stay late, get in early, stay late. I was told that once, like back in the day. Always show up before your boss. be the first one there and the last one to leave kind of thing. I don't know. You know? 3:30 a.m. Dude, you got to get a nap and wake up. I've done that, man. I've had there's been drops where that happen at like 3 in the morning for me too. And I like just set an alarm and get up. Then go back to bed. I think it's unlimited, but you can only order it on the stream. I might have heard differently. I don't know. I thought I saw something else special, but I'm not gonna say anything because if that's what everyone else heard, I don't think it is. I think it is limited, which is cool. I think limited is, you know, there will be plenty. I think you'll be able to get some, you know, but you got to be there to get it. That's what's up. Either way. I don't know if they commented on that live, so I'm not going to say anything. All right, let's see. Wait, I got a little marketing note, actually. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to let them talk about it on the stream. They'll tell you what's going on today. But you're going to want to be on that stream. And what I'm talking about right now is this. Over on VeeFriends.com/whatnot, follow the whatnot channel. Look at that. We got a 5-star rating. 3:30 today, these shirts drop. They're also dropping some other information, let's say. I can't tell you what it is, but get there. And they'll explain it all. What's going on. These are the retro shirts, we're calling them right now. You can see the whole schedule coming up. There's also a hat release. Right? But I'm just going to say, if you want one of these shirts, you want to get on that stream today and get the information that you need. It's cool. I like it. I like what they're up to there. I was in that merch game a long time ago. You know, I did that for 11 years. And the funnest YouTubers and people, the creators I worked with, were the ones that did limited drops and did something interesting with that. So I always liked that idea of a limited drop. Not for FOMO, just because it's like we live in a world where we can literally make and print anything. It's like a good reward for the fans that show up. If you want it, you got to get there. I collect things like Pete's Pirate Life. Like I got these dice, these brass dice from Pete's Pirate Life. They were not cheap. Yeah, they're heavy. I collect things like that, and I have to be there at noon at the drop at a certain time, and they usually sell out when he did his drops. I had to stop doing that for my own personal sanity. I needed less stuff and more, you know, I needed less stuff in my life. Or at least get rid of some stuff and get some new stuff. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to go into my board here. We're going to zoom out. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at my mega board, we'll call it. And I'm just going to zoom in on our man chinchilla here and take a screenshot of him. And actually, I think I could just go ahead and go like this and go this and go copy. And then it should allow me just to paste him right into here. Paste. And now I've got his color scheme, so I don't have to. When you're dealing with characters that are like, you know, there's a million characters we have. Well, no, not a million. We have 280 something characters. The color schemes are all different. So you want to make sure that you're sticking with the right colors. And that's kind of how I'll kind of do it. Makes it easy to kind of also turn off that red. Make sure I'm on the right layer here. Take that blue from his feet. He has his hands and his feet. His hands are like little mittens, kind of, sort of. He does have fingers, but they're furry. So when they're really close together, it's like mittens. I get different terms for the characters' traits. He's got mitten hands, little mitten paws. Chill chinchilla here. His nose is, I think the same blue. White for his eye and his chest, and on the inside of his ears. Whoops. I'm just gonna put that in like that. We're just gonna finish him up. You'll see this later on in the week, how this comic turns out. Appreciate you guys watching today. Can you push for a new pair of sweatpants? I will bring it up. I'll put it in the chat. Like, there's a request for sweatpants. Come to think of it, I forgot that we even had sweatpants, and maybe I want some VeeFriends sweatpants. Okay. Good morning. Appreciate you guys watching. Hanging out for a minute. This is what we do. I am working on the VeeFriends comic strip. That's what I'm doing. I love when people come in the chat and they're just like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm drawing. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I don't talk about anything unless I know for sure it's been released. But of course there will be, you know, I think everybody's aware that like winter's coming, and you know, we probably need some like wintry stuff, you know, maybe some new hoodies or something. I don't know. I'd say just, you know, see how it transpires. But yeah, for sure. I don't think we'll ever have a lack of VeeFriends merch. At least it doesn't feel. What? You know what? We don't know what color his eyes are, but I'm gonna say that they're probably blue, because no one else has really opened his eye before except for me. I think I opened it when it's like really wide and like cutesy. In the one strip I did. And then I also like to have a highlight color here, so let's just do that. It's 9:24. I'll be heading out of here soon. Soonish. Okay. 9:25. Hey, if you want to win a shirt, email me your favorite thing about VeeFriends. And if you're new, let me know how you found us. To comics@VeeFriends.com right now. And winner will be picked on Wednesday's stream. So even if you're seeing this on a replay, I'll allow it. I'll check the names that come into my inbox, put them on a wheel. But just email me your favorite thing about VeeFriends. And then if you're new, tell me what's up. Tell me how you found us. Were you on TikTok? Where were you? Let me know. Why did you stay? What was your first impression of VeeFriends? I'd love to know. And on Wednesday, I'll draw a t-shirt. I'll pick a t-shirt winner. That's what I mean. You should be like Tom Holland and be the man who gives out alpha without giving out alpha. Maybe I already gave out alpha and you don't know that I did it. You have to rewatch the stream and see. You know, maybe I picked Amiable Anchovy earlier when I talked about him for a reason. I don't know. Could have been. But I might just be bullshitting you right now. Who knows? You never know. You're dealing with a cartoonist here. We're clever. We're tricksters, you know. So you gotta watch. Gotta watch these cartoonists out here, these streets. Gotta watch these cartoonists in these streets. We run this town. We run these streets. Don't give a cartoonist a, you know, if you give a cartoonist a pencil, he'll take a mile. Whatever. I don't know. All right, guys. There's our chinchilla with the burnout detector. We'll see you guys. Wait, I got one more to do. One more. I'm just going to pull randomly from this bucket. I've got a little basket here. I'm going to not look. Pull from the basket. I'm going to pull a yellow. Yellow. This is a season 2. And I think I saw blue in there. I see blue in there. I see some blue. Sparkly in there. We got a diamond in here, I think. We got a diamond in here, which means it's going to probably beat this diamond. Let's see. It is a diamond Gary B. I'm going to say, yep, that's going to beat the Mojo Mouse diamond for today. Wow. Wow. There he is. The diamond Gary B. It's for you, Craig. Wake up at 3:30 in the morning. Go to sleep right now. Wake up at 3:30 in the morning. Craig's in Australia. He's down under. Get on that stream later today. Get that retro tee. 1,000 people waiting for that. 3:30 p.m. Eastern time today. Whatever time that is for you. Wake up and get there. Get in there. Stay tuned for that. All right, cool, guys. We will see you real soon. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for reading the comics, commenting, all that. Love you guys. VeeFriends is forever.